Isaac Price is the one that stands out for me.
Yeah,
Is he the one
yeah.
that's he's scoring
Yeah.
the goals and he's playing well?
Well,
And
yeah, well, Price has had a funny season for us. I mean, the great stat about Price is that he reached 10 goals for Northern Ireland more quickly than George Best did. And he's clearly got talent. I like his attitude when he wasn't breaking through at Everton. I don't think he's a, bolshy, but he just thought, well, this is no good. I'm just being blocked in my path to first team football. Went out to Belgium under his own steam, got a contract with Standard Liège, proved what he could do there, and he's come to us now. So he started the season very brightly, partly because I think of his international commitments. He then faded a little bit. He scored a fantastic goal against Preston, but should have had two more. Well, he should have had one more in that game. Might have had a hat-trick. He certainly should have scored another one. And then in midweek against Watford, scored a corking goal. And his great ability is just to kind of drop the shoulder and have a shot from 20, 25 yards, but just see the gap really well. So he scored a cracking goal against Watford. But then he had an opportunity, a header from about 12 yards, just him, nobody on him, and he headed it straight at the goalkeeper. So although he is a good player, and I've heard people say, "Oh, enjoy him while you can," he's a special talent. He's a good player. I'd say he's a good player for the Championship, and he probably will go in the summer for a substantial fee. But I've seen better players in my time at West Brom, even at this level. I would say. A guy like Matheus Pereira, that we had a few years ago, was a fantastic footballer. So Price is good. He's not great.
Okay, well, one to obviously look out for on Saturday. What sort of game then are you expecting, Adrian, at Porton Road? What sort of player style?
From the games that I've seen of Ipswich. I mean, Ipswich, under McKenna, always try and play passing football, quick moving football, and try and attack. But the games I've seen, I think Ipswich are quite open at the back. So, good attacking team, but vulnerable defensively. And unfortunately, we don't really have the players to punish you defensively. And I think our defence started off the season looking pretty solid. We got Nat Phillips from Liverpool. We got Chris Mepham, who had a fair few years at Bournemouth, but we've got real problems in both fullback positions. We've got George Campbell, who is a centre half, really, who's been playing there, and he got skinned for our second goal against Watford. But again, gaps are left. So I would envisage a game in which Ipswich are doing most of the pressing. We'll try and get hold of the ball, but we tend to sit very deep. I'm not sure we got the energy for 3 games in a week like this. So I'm expecting Ipswich to be bombing on and for us trying to hold on and maybe nick one on the break.